to the stage. He's got a lot to deal with, but I'm sure he'll do fine. Ladies and gentlemen and drunks alike, please put your hands together for Nikita!
Just what I want. So I've been a bit down recently, if you haven't noticed. I've had family bereavement, I've lost my job, and I've had a cricket ball to the face. The last one was weirdly the least painful.
The last one was actually
So my granddad's not dead then, right? Sorry. But two of them I can live with, so like I say, my granddad passed away, people die. Ball to the face, I haven't got the reactions of a fly, sadly. I'm a bit of an idiot that should have worn a helmet. That's on me. But the job loss it's annoyed me a bit because it's meant an old joke of mine has come to bite me on the arse. I'm sure you do stand up for long enough, it's going to happen eventually. I don't know. You're definitely going to have the embarrassing moments. Those who were here a few weeks back remember me trying to shag the mic stand for some reason. I'm sure that burns onto our retinas forever. But the old joke I used to say is, where I used to work, you could take a shit in the middle of that warehouse and they will not sack you. That's not what I did, but as it turns out, you can get sacked from there. I've got a list of things that aren't sackable offences, though. So apparently, you can shit in the warehouse, be a misogynist, have an affair, be racist, and be so incompetent you can't point England out on a map. Well, you get caught doing an impression of Jim Carrey on camera, that's where the line is, apparently. I'm not doing the impression again, but it is the one where he talks from his arse. That was too far, apparently. Although, in fairness to management, I have called them incompetent fuckwits multiple times. That might have been the final straw. But I've looked back, it's been a few weeks since I got sacked, and truth be told, there's not a great deal I miss from that job. I think the only thing I do miss is it's the money, really, I'll be honest. I've got a lot of hobbies, a source of income would be quite nice, but at the end of the day, it was quite a shit job. And even then, the money wasn't that great. Like, it was 20p more than minimum I was on. 20p more for 20 times more work than someone who couldn't turn on a computer. They are that thick at that place. There's two people there who genuinely, the sisters, they have one brain cell between them, and it's usually being used by the family dog. Nothing else. The job itself was quite easy, so I could turn up hungover. I've lost track of the amount of times I did that. 2 hours sleep, done that multiple times. I'll be honest, I've turned up drunk for that job before now, and they didn't notice. That was the level of my output. But I definitely won't miss working in a warehouse. I'm sure other people have, and you'll know. In the winter, it's cold enough to keep penguins. And in the summer, it's warm enough to grow cannabis. Arguably, the latter would have been a more profitable venture for the company than mass-produced shit they do sell. They also, at my warehouse, did have a special feature, and that is the roof would leak at any sign of rain, quickly turning the warehouse into the City Road public baths. We've added Niagara Falls water feature. The roof was genuinely leakier than a Man United defence. We don't have many football fans in the room, do we? Should be Andrew, I think. And you're a football man, aren't you, Jay? Yeah. So I'm going to finish. It might take a bit longer than I think. But
You can do it.
I needed that. Struggling in my sense, needed one drunk woman to give you the thumbs up to keep going. It is usually you, to be fair. But I'll be honest, out of all the colleagues there, out of the 30 or 40 that are there, I only got along with about 2. And I do keep in contact with them, and we do still use the nicknames that we have for the staff there. So I'm going to go through them. I will let you guess each one, so you can figure out why we have the names for these.
Guaranteed.
Turn it into a little game. So our managers, him and his assistant, we would call Tintin and Snowy. Any reasons why? Any guesses why?
Because of the tits? Or was it the snow that she
No, it's Tintin and Snowy because one was a Belgian cartoon and the other was his faithful sidekick who never went anywhere without him. We had a supervisor we would call Mussolini. Any guesses why?
I'm not going to speak. Everyone else can.
Shutting up's the best way of not speaking, to be fair. Rather than announcing it.
I feel like, thank you.
No, we called them Mussolini because they were a useless Italian dictator who no one liked. There's one colleague of ours we call Baby Brain. I'm just going to read this off, I think it's easier, isn't it?
I think she's in tonight.
No. Oh, yeah, to be fair, actually. No, we call her Baby Brain because she's a 40-year-old who's got the mentality as if she's just arrived out the womb. There's 2 old fucks we'd call the Chelsea pensioners. Don't really need to explain that one.
Those 2 down there.
Which 2?
I'm not even going to say.
Okay.
I'm not. I had 2 points.
Alright. So, we also have one we'd call Golf Buddy, because he only got the job because he played golf with one of the blokes. Jim, he came in to replace a forklift driver and didn't have a forklift licence.
No, that's you. That's actually going to be you, isn't it?
We had a colleague we would call Autumn, because they were named after another season. I don't want to say the word summer, but fuck it. See, it sounds bad when I use her actual name, but it's quite an easy guess. We had Little Miss Cough a lot, because she coughed a lot. But not, it's like a genuine, every day without fail, it's like a fake cough. Do you want someone just goes, that daily? First 3 times you let slide, not fucking 4 months of that shit. And the last one I've got written down is Daddy's Little Princess. This is a woman who's in her mid-30s, but never allowed out of her dad's sight, even at work. So, yeah, that's how much I thought I'd do, to be fair, Josh. So, yeah.